God. So I have to give you guys an update on my business journey. So if you follow me personally, I just tried to do a video wicked fast. And I was like, what the hell am I doing? I know practice makes perfect, but I was totally like, I'm tired, as you can tell. I have all kinds of equipment at work. I left all of them there because that's where they need to be. But so yeah, I'm tired, but I have to keep going, you know what I mean? So anyways, just trying to get my mind straight. I posted a picture earlier about like our mind having all these different circles with doing different things, but if you break each one down, each one is crazy in itself. I watched my video. See, I'm part of, so, okay, let me give you a little update. So, I have been trying to grow the brand awareness of Envision Dream, and as I go, I'm trying to collect my thoughts and what I'm saying. Because the concept of Envision Dream, yes, see your vision, be your vision. But there's so much to Envision Dream. And it's like, who am I talking to? What is the message I'm trying to get out? And apparently, the video, if you watch it, it was like rush, 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 rush. And I wasn't really getting out the exact message I wanted to get out in the beginning of the video, but as I went on, I was able to bring it all together. However, the funny part was I said I take pen pal. I meant PayPal. So if you watch the video and you listen real carefully, I take pen pal and PayPal. Anyway, so I started off doing a special for Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and then Cyber Monday, right? And this was like right around Thanksgiving, obviously, because that's when Black Friday is, you know what I mean? And so I was doing that, right? And then I was asked to join a local Friends Helping Friends virtual event. You know, just trying to get together with a few other entrepreneurs or independent sales women that, you know, we're just trying to get things out in the open because everything is shut down. Obviously, if you've read the news, Rhode Island is the most infected place on the planet right now. So everything is like shut down. So except for my day job, which is why I'm going crazy. Anyways, so I tried that, which I think was a great experience for me. I met a few people. I was able to get some practice done in trying to figure things out. It took us a little bit, but then we got the hang of it, of what we were supposed to do. And you know, they guided us on, they had been on a virtual event before and they guided us on how to do it. There was like a spreadsheet we had to go by. I actually got quite a few orders from it, some brand awareness, which was great. And then I was invited to do the town virtual event. So every year our town has a bazaar like right before Christmas, you know, so all the crafters and small businesses and local people get together and they sell all their stuff at the bazaar, right? Well, that got canceled. And so one of our friends said, you know what, why don't we do it virtually? Because she saw that we were doing it virtually. So she was like, oh, this is a good idea. And so then she asked me if I wanted to do it. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So it's a little different. The first virtual event that we did, there was about 150 people on there. And then the one that I'm in now There's over 900, and it keeps growing every single day. And we might actually, I don't know, I'd have to ask the creator of the event to see what they're going to do, if they're going to keep it just like for the locals. And everybody is welcome. So we're just, trying to get the word out. I've been trying to do one post a day and trying to figure out how to be diverse with my posts so that when someone does see it, they'll be like, oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that before. So I've been trying to be creative with that. However, it has been a very difficult, given, working under the pandemic conditions, and it's an emotional, stressful time. I can tell you that a lot of times I put up a wall and I'm just like, I got a job to do. I got to go in there and I got to take care of this, and then I'll deal with my feelings when I get out of work. And so sometimes I might post something that just doesn't make any sense, but it's just my mind and my emotions trying to process what's going on throughout the day. It's almost like going through post-traumatic stress, not even just daily, hourly, and sometimes minute by minute. So it's like, I gotta be strong. I gotta, if I break down next to the person that's breaking down, then like, how's that gonna keep them doing what they're supposed to be doing? So, and then you don't want the family member or the person you're taking care of to see that you're scared. You want them to know that they're okay. So it's just very, 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 I don't even know the word for it, to tell you the honest truth. And it's been going on a couple weeks. It kept getting more and more and more. But in the meantime, I've been throwing a smile on my face, which doesn't look like it right now, but I've been throwing a smile on my face and, just letting everyone know everything's okay. And I'm still working on Sheri's Dream Catcher, my Sip and Think chats, my Envision Dream. So it's just kind of like my mind has been all over the place, and I'm just trying to ground it and bring it down to earth, I've been listening to sound bowl healing every night before I go to sleep to help my mind calm down and just regroup, so that when I get up in the morning and working those extra long hours to focus on what I need to do, that's what I do. So I know I still maybe sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. You just may not understand what I'm talking about because I'm not getting it out right. Anyways, so I have some good news to report. Other than actually making sales and doing brand awareness, like I'm actually having fun with brand awareness. Again, this is a work in progress. It can be a stressful time, but it can be a productive time, and I'm focused on doing the possible during the impossible. I know, right? How am I going to pull that one off? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'm trying to formulate Sheri's Dream Catcher and the Sip and Think. The good news is that I have a shop on Facebook and Instagram under Sheri's Dream Catcher. So now if I post my Sip and Think, you can order right there on Facebook or Instagram. Or you can go to Sheri's Dream Catcher blog, and there's a Sip and Think merchandise page. Or when I post a blog and you read it, I have the Sip and Think mugs right there that you can just click and it goes into your shopping cart. So that's a positive. So also on Sheri's Dream Catcher, which is what I'm on right now because I have so many different media sites and I have to try to keep them together. I actually have been getting a lot of interest in my adventures in finding your niche. It's actually one of the most popular blogs right now. So I was contemplating whether I should repost it, or, just trying to think of what else to do. I know that I did my business journey update on the first virtual event that I did, the very small one. I posted that on YouTube. And then I was like, as I was like writing all the description and stuff, I was like, it started, like, my brain started going. I was like, I have a great idea. I gotta write a blog. You know what I mean? So I'm still trying to formulate everything, but I was really, really excited about getting approved for the Facebook shop, because I can't talk, the Facebook shop. Anyways, so we all know now that Sheri accepts Pen Pal and PayPal. Listen, you can be professional, you can screw up, but you gotta keep going. So, as far as what else is going on for my business journey update, honestly, I've been just really trying to work on brand awareness, and I have some stock at my house in head wraps and classic sip and think mugs. So I'm trying to, like, everybody who, like, sells at the end of the year, get rid of all their stock. But no, it's starting to grow. So I just want people who really want it, like, I want them to get it really quickly. And I sit there and I'll say to myself, when they ask for, like, well, do you have any shirts in stock? Do you have any yoga pants in stock? I'm like, dude, no, I don't. Not at the moment. I think the next thing I'm going to get in stock after the mugs and the head wraps, because I'm going to refill on these, is probably the yoga pants, because every time I have the yoga pants in stock, those tend to go too. Let's see. Basically, all I'm doing is business. Business. You want to know why? Because if I focus on business, then my mind does not have time to focus on crying, basically. It's not that I'm in denial or I'm delusional. It's just crying's not going to get me anywhere. There are going to be times where I break down. Believe me. There are times where I break down, but I have to pick myself back up and I have to continue to keep going, you know? So, and then my daughter got her own place. So my kids are leaving the nest, and that makes me sad. And my son leaves for boot camp. I know, I'm getting all teary-eyed. My son leaves for boot camp on Monday morning. So I guess I'm just going through the winds of change, you know? Everything's all happening at once. The kids are leaving the nest, going out into the world. We're the most toxic place on the planet. I'm working my business and trying to support the locals and keep myself going at the same time. But I tell ya. And then I really sit there and think, everyone is at a different stage in this whole thing. It's almost like everything's coming to a head. Everything's coming to that point, like on an arrow, you know? It's like, for me, change is hard. So anytime I have to change anything that I've had structure, with, especially if it's an emotional attachment, that is very difficult for me. Do I get through it? Absolutely. Shit. I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't. It doesn't mean that I don't have feelings. It's just sometimes I don't want to deal with those feelings because it's too sad. It's really too sad. You know? And then I sit there and think about this whole pandemic. Like, everything that it's been teaching us. But, you know, that's for a different day. This is just really my business journey. Updates and the good news and what's going on, and that, you know, we're continuing to grow. And we're working on brand awareness. I am by far not perfect. And I'm just going to keep going. So some people will like it, some people won't. But I'm just going to keep going. So I might mess up and say pen pal versus PayPal. But anyways, those are the good news. So, I guess that's it for today. Have a good night.